This is a really simple creation. I just liked the aesthetic, the whitewashed background with the bright white box character. There's no enemies. It's just a little stroll. It's the imagery that caught me. Just a strange combination of things like giant trees and your bees around a spoon. I liked it. The music as well. I liked a little touch like that where he jumps and the light turns orange. And everything's washed out. It works in an interesting way. And the next bit I found particularly atmospheric. Like I said, it's not a game as such, it's a stroll, but look at that. Look at the how to use fog, basically. You've got these stark, dark images in the foreground. Isn't that cool? That's cool imagery, isn't it? You just got weird stuff going on. And it just goes red. Devil worship. And then this sort of shiny floor with the camera flare. Yeah, I just thought it was a nice bit of imagery. Even if at the end of the day it's just a stroll from left to right, I liked it. I liked it. It's good work, I think. And this one I thought was nice too. I'm not sure about the camera, I've got to say that. What I liked about it, it's got a very simple fight mechanic. Just deals with it like that. No messing about, just hit one button and that's it. I like the character too. Like I said, the only thing I wasn't sure about was the angle of the camera. It's the only thing that I wasn't sure about, really. See, I wasn't sure where I'm supposed to go at this point. I sort of got the idea I had to go up here, but it's such a thin ledge that I wasn't convinced. I couldn't think of anywhere else to go, so I persevered, and eventually, yeah, that was the way I was meant to go. But it's such a small little ledge that I wasn't convinced that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I think you just need to make that a little bit more obvious and easier to get on. But yeah, I thought it was a nice use of the RTO tile sets. I like the characters and everything too. Very nice. I do hope Media Molecule release other collections. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. It's a bit weird how people are willing to use the Media Molecule collections and yet they don't want to use the collections that the people have been releasing for a long time since the beta, which were equally as good, if not better in some ways. A Little Big Planet pack maybe wouldn't go amiss, would it? Iota pack wouldn't go amiss either. Yeah, it was a simple level, but I liked the structure of it. It's just that camera. It's just that camera, really. A slight issue with. This again was a simple use. It's what you would consider run-of-the-mill, but I liked it. I liked it just because it just works, you know. Sometimes you can go all out and make your game look fantastic and complicate things for no apparent reason, when just to begin with you could just make a level like this. She's playable, objectives are easy and obvious, no complications. It played as I thought it would play. This was a bit of an odd jump just here though. When I get back, I'll show you in a sec. I'll get back on in a second. You see that bridge there? It's around the other side, but there's no platform there. You have to sort of jump around it, which I found really odd. You'd think he'd put us. See that? I would put a platform there just to make it obvious that that's what you're supposed to be doing. But I wasn't entirely sure what I was doing there. And this bit got me as well. I was determined to get across, but I think maybe you need to just either use pistons or movers. Something along those lines. It's a little bit shaky. I was jammy doing this, by the way. I thought there's no way I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to do this all again. But I managed to do it. But you know, like I said, it's simple. A simple concept, but I found it fun. Nicely put together. There's some little bits here and there that I found a little bit of a puzzler. Not too intensive, but enough to make me think, well, how do you get over there? You see that thing I saw over there? So now I'm looking at these and thinking, I bet you have to go up these. And you do. But that's nice. That's quite nice design, isn't it? And that opens that hole there to another area. I saw that in there and I couldn't figure out how to get in there. Yeah, I looked round there, see if I could get in there, and I couldn't figure a way of getting in. But sometimes, like I said, the simplest ideas are the best ideas. I think it's the atmosphere and the layout of the level that makes things interesting more than anything else. And then we'll go out into the this little area. Which is cool. And everything works well as well, you know. There's not really any jumps I thought, oh god, that was difficult. It's all within reason. Not silly. No, not toe-killingly difficult. But there is a certain amount of challenge involved. And that's what you want. Now this, I just thought was beautiful. Look at the town when we get inside this doorway. The colours. Just look at these colours. It's beautiful, man. Look at the way that turns on as well. I was well impressed with the way they did the text. It swings in like on a hinge. Clever stuff. Look at the colours. Look at the colours, the uniformity of colours with the highlight colours being green. You see? the pale, the whites, and the pale sort of beige colours, and then you've got your darker colours, in this case green, as a highlight colour, with reds here and there, look, like on the flags. That is a beautiful place. Look at the way that swings in. Isn't that fantastic? You're collecting conversations in this game. I didn't bother doing that. But look at that. Isn't that fantastic? I think they've used a slight plastic look on these buildings. It's got a nice look to it. I jump up here mainly because I wanted my thumb. Which is why I pose here. Try to figure a way to turn that neck to make it look more interesting. And then pop, screenshot, there's my thumb. I wish people would turn that off, you know. Turn the puppeteering off. There's no need for it to be there. You're not puppeteering. You're controlling the character. And she doesn't. The character doesn't appear to get stuck on anything, either. All runs very smoothly. Obviously, I've got to talk to these. Maybe I've got to collect the conversations first and then go through there. But look at that. Look at the greens. Look at the greens, the highlight colours, the beiges, and the pale whites. How it all comes together, makes it feel uniform, as if it all belongs in the same place and in the same universe. Perfect. So, very well. Toodle pip, au revoir, and all that good stuff. See you in the next one, folks. Bye.